All right, back to Arabia. And we have Burgundians versus Hindustanis. So this could be a little bit of a difficult matchup because Hindustanis, they've got super good camels with their faster attack speed. And faster attack speed means that they're better against things like pikes as well. If you have to fight pikes with camels, you're going to take a better fight there. You don't want to be in that situation, but sometimes you get there. So basically, if you go pike cavalier, it's probably your best bet against Hindustani camels, but his camels are going to be better than generic camels at fighting your pikes as well. So, yeah. I think that opening crossbowman is probably pretty good. So the idea behind that as the knight civ is that you open crossbowman, which then you have crossbowman to kill camels with. So you go crossbowman knight, but you open with crossbowman because crossbowman timing can do a lot of damage, and then you add in knights after. So I think that that's probably my favorite play here. Your map's pretty good as well. 2 wood lines in the back. We have berries here, kind of in the back, and then the gold it's not too bad. It can be walled. And then this wood line's not too bad as well. 2 golds forward, but this gold can have a TC on it, so that's pretty good. Nice job luring the deer and the elephant at the same time. It's pretty good. Will we see hand cannons shoot at each other in the end? Probably not, because what would Burgundians go hand cannons against? I guess Ghulam, maybe? Yeah, actually it could happen, I guess, if it's like Ghulam and then you go hand cannons against Ghulam. But you'd probably just go... Well, I guess if he goes like camel Ghulam, you would have hand cannons against that. Okay, it could happen. It could happen. I'm not going to say it won't happen. Probably won't happen, but we'll see. This is not worth the villager idle time to just like juggle it like that, honestly. You really just want to take it. Yeah, you lose a bit of decay, but you push so much deer these days that it's fine. But the idle time of the vills is not as good. Your worker efficiency is constantly worse than your opponents, so I would say you want to probably look at what your opponents are doing in terms of the efficiency and maybe copy them if their worker efficiency is just better. Or look at high-level players, how they play Dark Age, and just really try and copy every single little thing. Can help. Overall, it's pretty good, though. Honestly, it's not probably one of the main things that you're lacking, but it's always good. Get some high-level recs. Look through them yourself. All right. That horse-colored Dark Age. Oh, boy. Yeah, this was kind of silly to wall like this, right? Because all you needed to do was wall to here, and then here, and then here, and then here. But we walled all the way down to here for no reason. We walled to this wood line, which we're not even taking. You're always trying to do these big walls, but you should have just done little oval walls here. Because this is where all the action is. This is all you need. You don't need this area, so no reason to wall all this. And now he's in. Quick wall. Nice quick wall. Quick wall. Nope. Got to be a little faster on the quick walls here as well. Oh, we got a Stuckville now in the back. Okay, where's your other scout? Oh boy. Yeah, this is a disaster now. So yeah, a lot of the problem here is coming from not scouting the opponent early, of course, but also trying to make your walls way too big. Make your walls way too big, you just die because he just attacks you before your walls are up. If you're going to make walls like this big, you have to really commit to them and go up later. But then you can't really do anything. Wow, he failed pretty hard there. He did kill 2 vills, but losing the men-at-arms was, it really relieves the pressure, so you're really lucky. I would say fixing the front is probably a good idea, so he doesn't just march in. But, like, look, you have all this space that you secured for nothing, because you're not even using this space right now. Worker efficiency hurts right now. Yeah, well, it's expected when men-at-arms are absolutely dominating you. Like, even this space, we don't need it, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you can conceptualize that and use that in your future games. Don't wall so big if your strat is, or if you don't need this area. Going for skirms. Oh! You open in 2 places. Oh, what? He doesn't have fletching. Man, if he had fletching here and he just went for the skirm, oh my god, he just goes in, you lose the game right here. I think he forgot about this as well. That's... Man, he should have fletching. If he had just hit you with fletching, the game is over. That was a major mistake that he just didn't really capitalize on. You not walling. But, yeah, he's pretty far ahead. Going out with these, bit of a liability. We have no upgrades, so... It's like, okay, maybe you catch a few guys, but... Wow, he's playing really good. This guy, I think, is at a low right now at 1568 70. This guy's probably been to 1800. I want to know what this guy's max elo is, because he feels like a little bit better in terms of just everything is a little smoother. The fact that he was able to get up here was really strong. Let's see. So he's up to like 2 minutes faster. Yeah, and we don't even have bow saw as well. So at least if you had bow saw, you could be like, okay, I have the better economy, it's fine. I tasked the Stuckville to get in. You didn't get in, so I thought there was no hole. Ah, yeah, it happens. Ooh, if we use the stone on this as well, just 2 houses would have been fine, right? Well, we'll see. Oh, it needs to be complete. These things have no armor when they're not complete. He's actually going to kill it so fast. I mean, use the skirms. Use the skirms. You need to finish this, though. I think I guess you don't realize that this is actually going to go down. I mean, you're trying to be too smart here. Just, like, push him back, finish the wall, and then you're fine. But the fact that he's not going to get in, that's weird. He could have easily still just shot it. He has bodkins, so I don't know. Anyways. Okay. Opponent's going CA, which is a bit slow to get into, and you're going to go straight into the Elite Skirm. All that the opponent needs is a forward Siege Workshop, and you're dead. Forward Siege Workshop and booming. And makes like a few mangonels forward just to keep the pressure, force you to make stuff, and boom. So, looks like he doesn't have one, though. I think at this point, you almost want to get ballistics, just because you need to probably raid with these. And the only way you're actually catching anything on the map is with ballistics, so it's pretty expensive, but you have enough farms, you have enough food economy to keep the TCs running for a while, so you don't need to replace farms. So I would say next buy should be like a university. I would love to see that. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, good decision. I agree. Yeah, just ignore those. Send a unit. His account looks like a smurf. He's not playing like so crazy, like he's 2K, but he's definitely playing like 1800. But oh, does Dino know this guy? He will throw soon. All right. Does he go for like a forward castle or something? No, he's going camels, so you know that. But I mean, the camels are still gonna die the skirms when he doesn't have upgrades. So yeah, feels bad, man. Okay, checked him out. He's not 1800. All right. So far, so good. So obviously, he makes some pretty major mistake coming up here. All right. There we go. Your eco is starting to pop off, though, honestly. We've got the 3 TCs. Opponent looks like he's got 3 TCs as well, but he's only using 2 of them, maybe? I don't even know. What's going on here? Oh, he's constructing this one still. All right. And the skirm raids are real. They're actually real. So, opponent really just needed to have a mangonel, right? Cav archers on the seal feels like a losing play. It's a very high potential unit, but also you have potential to do nothing with them because they're hard to use. They're very expensive to get into, and if you don't use them effectively, you don't really pay for the cost at all. You will win this fight pretty easily. He had a stuck guy like in your building. And yeah, the camels just die instantly because he doesn't have the second armor. And honestly, camels still kind of die. Nordal, hello. Yeah. Oh, he's going Imp? For what? I guess it's about time to click Imp. That makes sense. Hindustani's cheap bills really helps him get there. I guess if he goes light cav, could be okay, but he's going camels. Camels. I don't know about the camels. Like, they honestly just die. 80 imp with CA, not a fan. Yeah, there's so many upgrades you need to afford. It's just too early. If he has a castle on this hill and he wants it, and he could make trebs or something, that'd be good, but it doesn't look like he does. Getting bloodlines. Oh, he didn't have bloodlines. Ooh. Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay, some more free CA. A good micro. Good micro by you. Another one. Actually, really good micro with the skirms. He's going chemistry. He does have bombards, I guess. But he needs to get bracer. Bracer's kind of important. It's like the upgrade that actually matters here. Okay. Wait. Sending in the Custule is kind of weird, though. He has his CA mass, so this should do nothing. Where is the CA? Where are they? Oh, they're up here again. He's doing a good job using them, I guess, though. There's the castle. That's the perfect castle by him. But it's not even up yet, so yeah, he was up first. He got chemistry, but he's not even making any bombards, so he's completely missing the timing. Missing the whole point of going imp is to get the tech. And now he's not using the tech, so if he had made instant bombards, he had like 2-3 bombards at this stage, maybe a treb, something like that. He's pushing this. Then it gets a little out of control, but he's too slow. You're the first one with the siege, even though you're like 2 minutes late. Or not late, but later than the opponent. And how's the relics going? Opponent has the relics. As Burgundians, you really do like to take relics. And he didn't wait for heavy camel, but honestly, this is a good play by him, though. It's taking out the treb, taking out the Custelier even. Actually, he didn't take out all of them. He took out 2 trebs for quite a few camels. Maybe worth, maybe not worth. 1 CA getting in feels bad, man. Okay. Well, let's see the treb war. Opponent forgot bombards existed, I guess. It happens. Yeah, all your golds were super yucky, but you got really good castles. I think you're on the low ground here, though. But it was almost necessary. No masonry yet, though. It would be good. Masonry's pretty cool tech. Going pike. Oh, yeah. So the heavy cav archer, or sorry, the heavy cavalry and pikeman composition's always a classic. Always really good. With 4 trebs, this castle gets killed easily. Opponent just didn't really have a plan. You had a more well thought out plan, I think. Oh man, if you just had Halb here. Without Halb, you still win it. You still win this fight without Halb, but it's like you dominate with Halb. Yeah, that's not worth it for him. He just lost like half his army to pick off 1 treb. He's trying to use his brain too much with these camels. He just needs to like keep his CA on the hill and attack. Imperial Camel Rider is very expensive, but I mean, pretty strong. But he's making Hussar now. I think the Halb button is the win button for you. It's not the other button. But you're not pressing it. He's just kind of falling apart here, honestly. Killing the TC for some reason. Oof, oof, he lost all the CA. Man, he just needed to upgrade his CA and make siege, right? Obviously, this guy's late game isn't as good, but his early game was really solid. Definitely really solid. Oh, it's always open here. It's been open here like all game. What is this? Oh yeah. Now that you have helps, it's I don't see him winning this. You should have taken the relics that are around your base though. But I would love to see another castle in your economy. You don't have the stone for it, but if you could mine some stone, where's your other stone? You must have it, right? Yeah, this stone. Oh, he's on your stone. Hand cannons? All right. Are you going to make your own hand cannons? Is it going to be hand cannon versus hand cannon? Like I said, it was not going to be. Actually, really wondered how he lost. Yeah, so he tried to do too many things. It's classic, just he didn't know what to do, so he tried to do everything. He saw you were on skirms, so he was like, yeah, CA isn't going to work. But actually, CA with full upgrades beats Castle Age skirms, so he should have just full committed on the Cav Archers, and then once you're up and you make upgrades, then he adds something else. But like the counter to Castle Age skirms is just CA for him with full upgrades. It's not make a crazy tech switch into camels or something. Now is his problem. Camels seem pointless. Yeah, exactly. Really expensive for nothing. Especially because Burgundians have halbs, so it's really... Camels are... You're really on a timer if you're playing camels. He's getting a castle there, but, well, you have Trebs. You're actually... Yeah, he cancels it. What does that do again? That's the... Oh, that's the farming one. Yeah. Farms generate gold. Nice. He's... Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a 1,500 castle. Maybe even a 1,400 castle. We saw it work in the previous game on Arena, though. But that should never work because you can just make some Trebs and kill it. Opponent still has a good Vil count, though. So he's doing a good job replacing the Vils. Actually, wow, this guy is expanding everywhere. And camels are pretty good at dealing with Hussar raids, right? So he still had... No, he lost the relic control, and you're going to take his relics, too. I mean, you need to clean this up. You do need to deal with this. We can't just ignore it. But it's easy to clean up. Just make a few Trebs, put some halbs, and kill it. Easy. GG. Well played. Nice to see a victory as well. Yeah, opponent was pretty far ahead, but kind of mismanaged his resources. What? He's faster than I am, too. I'm like 68 PM. This guy's controlling his military like crazy, but the problem is that he's using it wrong. So even if the more times that you tell your dudes to do things, or if you tell them to do a lot of things, it's sometimes worse than just telling them to do simple things. If you spend too much time microing your units, then you drop off in the macro, stuff like that. You're not really thinking about the decision-making side of things. The 1900 castle would have been realizing that it's opening and place it in the farm eco. Yeah, I mean, if I'm just dead, I'm going to go desperation move as well. But that's... I don't know. If you have res to place a castle here, you have res to like do something about the push happening. Like a castle in his economy here stops the raids, which means he can assemble army and push this back. A castle here kills a couple of Vils, and then it's kind of pointless. You sent full potatoes game, but this game I want to know what his mistake was. Yeah, it was really just trying to do too many things in early imp. Hindustani is a bit awkward for early imp because they don't have knights, they don't have arb. But yeah, CA would have. He had the right idea in Castle Age to go CA, because Burgundians really struggle against CA because they don't have arb as well, and they don't have good cav archers themselves. So I think Hindustani's going CA is actually a huge brain move against Knight Pike. It dominates. Burgundian, they don't have the final armor on the skirms too, right? So CA just was his option. It was the answer. He needed somebody to whisper in his ear, just keep making CA, and he would have won this game. All right, GG's.